There's a shoe in there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Call the cops, call the cops, call the cops.
It started out, about 3 years ago, just getting in the rivers, to show what was out of sight, out of mind, and just a environmental cleanup. We set a goal of cleaning up 2,000 pounds of garbage in the next 3 months.
I'm Mr. Leisek, and today we're going diving. Garbage, sunglasses, iPhones, you name it, we dig it out of here.
We were up in Portland, Oregon, and we were doing a cleanup dive, diving for pop cans and cell phones and, just whatever we could find to pick up, the garbage from the underwater environment. And then we accidentally ran into a car that was 40 feet deep. We went in for that car. We accidentally found 2 more cars. We went in for one of those 2 cars. We found 3 more cars. And this thing just started snowballing on accident. And then families, saw what it is that we were capable of. Like, hey, we can go out, we can search, we can find, we can float, and we can recover these vehicles. We have a lost loved one. Jared, do you think that you and your organization can come help us out? A family reached out from Warrenton, Missouri, and they said, he went missing, 6-9 months ago.
Her brother, 22-year-old Nathan Ashby, disappeared on the morning of July 31st after leaving his Warrenton home.
Investigators used sonar images that detected a truck submerged underwater near Trailer, Missouri. Diller says investigators told her because of the depth and strong river currents, they're unable to place divers in the water.
I need to know, all I see is my little brother in water.
And I turned to Sam, who's my main dive partner and buddy, and I said, Sam, are you up for taking a 32-hour trip to Warrenton, Missouri?
Sam, do you have a copy on me?
Copy, I can hear everything you're saying.
There we go, I got the point in hand. G66, this is the truck.
And by 9 o'clock, we were in the water that morning, and by 6 p.m., we had Nathan Ashby and his truck out of the water. And then, COVID hit, and it put us in lockdown, and we came out of that where, after the 30 days of, we all go back together and, hey, let's go do another recovery of a vehicle.
And over in this area, we have what we're gonna call a big, kind of a vortex hole.
And this is our deepest recovery that we had done to date.
We found a Mazda 6. There's a shoe in there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Call the cops, call the cops, call the cops.
This is, Timothy Robinson, who went missing 12 years earlier and left a note that said, I'm going to the river to a boat ramp and I am taking myself out. And here we are 12 years later. We now have been able to give that family answers. And that said, our final turning point where we're kind of at now is that I turned to Sam. I said, Sam, we've done one on purpose where a family reached out. We've done one on accident. How do you feel about, us really focusing on and doing a fall road trip and see how many families we can go help? And in that period of time, we worked, 30 some odd cases, and we solved 2 more cold cases. Fast forward, here we are just a little over, a year later, we now have 10 cold cases that would have never been solved had the entire AWP community been a part of this. My gut right here is telling me, I think the dog is the big, key in all this.
Right, my wife and I had been married for almost 42 years when she just left one day. Roughly 8 o'clock she went missing. It was about 3:30 or so when I finally called the police and just said, hey, we've looked all over, can't find my wife. So it's been 146 weeks ago. Not a day goes by that you're not thinking about, possibilities, what happened.
Who are you looking for?
You found something?
Yeah.
You found something?
We found a truck.
On
10 feet of water.
We've learned the human remains found in the truck pulled from the Missouri River in Cascade County earlier this month are those of Tammy Goff. As we've reported, Goff went missing from her home in 2018. Earlier this month, her husband called in a private search team to look for her. After 4 days of searching the river, they found her truck.
Previous 148 weeks or 2.5 years, whatever you want to call that, we were searching for Tammy. It was from the time I went to sleep at night till I woke up in the middle of the night in the morning, it was, what am I going to do today to look for Tammy? It was very, very draining. I think anybody with a missing person, we're all hoping that they're going to turn up alive. You know, my fantasy was that Tammy would drive up into our driveway with her truck and say, you know, why is everybody all worked up? I just need to get away for a while.
I can't believe it. I knew where she was.
The moment alongside the river when they first told me that I'd seen the license plate, knew that it was her truck, and that they told me that she was inside, that it was just this whole 2.5 years of load just fell off of my shoulders. That's when I knew why they do what they do.
We used the word closure a lot in the very beginning, and families started reaching out to us and they said, you know, Jared, it's not closure that you've given us, it's answers that you've given us, because we're never closing the chapter as to, oh, well, this chapter's now closed, you know, we don't ever have to think about that again. We now have the answers as to what happened and the where, you know, and now they have the ability to have a proper memorial service for them, and the healing then begins.